when they came to Jesus, they saw the man who had been possessed by the legion of demons sitting there, dressed and in his right mind, and they were afraid. They were afraid. So, the point is simply this. No matter what we've done, think about Jesus Christ. Just think about this. The winds and the waves obey him. Can you even imagine that? The winds and the waves obey him. And we need to understand, just like this man did, that he is all-powerful, and his ultimate goal is not to oppress us, but to set us free. And so many times we think that it's about oppression, but it's not. It's about setting us free, and it's all the way that it's all in how we look at it. And so I look at this guy, and I see they couldn't even chain him down. He was just crazy. And Jesus saw him in the graveyard and knew right then that he was unclean. And so the question is this: is there anybody so messed up that Jesus can't save them?
Nope.
There is nobody. There's nobody. I can't even imagine anybody more messed up than this guy was. And yet, still, Jesus saved him. This guy was just beyond help, beyond hope. And so Jesus, the one that we know, is even so powerful to calm the winds and the waves, but also to even overcome death. To even overcome death. And he is our Savior. He's our friend. He loves the unlovable, and he saves the unsavable. And so sometimes we just need to remember that there's no sin that's greater than his grace. No sin. And we've all messed up. We've all done things. But, I mean, this cat was messed up. And Jesus took him in. And so what Jesus says about us in Ephesians 2, he says, this is how you are. He says, as for you, you were dead in your transgressions and sins, in which you used to live when you followed the ways of the world and the ruler of the kingdom of the air, the spirit who is now at work in those who are disobedient. All of us who lived among them at one time, gratifying the cravings of our flesh and following its desires and thoughts. Like the rest, we were by nature deserving of wrath. But thankfully, because of his great love for us, God, who is rich in mercy, made us alive with Christ, even when we were dead in his transgressions. It is by grace that you have been saved.
Amen.
Nothing that we can ever do. If we're just willing to turn it all over to him, and turn our lives, and not only that, but it's not just your lives. If you turn your life over, it's your thoughts, it's your heart, it's your everything has to be his.